Hi, this is Accurate Readings by Andre, where I do predictions of the future. If you'd like me to do a prediction for you, let me know in the comments below. Today we're talking about cayce again, one of my all-time favorite um, psychics of the last couple centuries. Um, a lot of his stuff came true, and he was very, very accurate on many, many things. But there's some unsolved predictions that he did that haven't come about yet, and people around the world are still scratching their heads on some of these um, predictions that he made. And one of them is the possibility of living forever. So, very good question. How is it that we humans, uh, maybe when it does happen, we won't be quite human anymore, but how would we be able to live forever? So I'm looking at it a little more closely on when, if a thing could happen, and how. And I think the when is, I'm thinking about 200 to 300 years from now, which none of us will be around at that time to see this happening. But I did see glimpses of putting our essence into devices, kind of like a computer, or what would be known as a computer about 200 years from now. Um, also was seeing visions of a lot of political turmoil around this situation of having people, and it would probably only the very wealthy or the ones that had a lot of Bitcoin back in the day, or their families had a lot of Bitcoin back in the day, where they would have the actual funds to do something like this. So it'd be something where we're actually put into a device like a computer or something. Or I was also seeing cloning technology coming about, where you just put your essence into a clone. That was one of the visions I was having with this. So it could be, I'm seeing how it happens along the timeline. Could be something like what's that movie or TV show, Altered Carbon? If you've seen that on Netflix, awesome show. And that would probably be about 200 years from now when that sort of thing happens. I do see us getting to that point, but it'd be very, very few people that would live or that would have the funds for that. Okay? What else do I see? Political turmoil. I could see that happening. I don't think religion will be taking part in that argument. I think it would be other organizations that would have something to say about that along those lines. Because I don't think religion's going to last much into the next 100 or so years. Well, at least not the religions we have today. It probably altered in a big way. All things change, and religion's not above being changed over time. Yeah, I do see it happening, but it won't be for quite some time. I'd like to thank everyone that's been donating down below. Remember to like, subscribe. I'll see you in the future.